Now, this is a super fun problem. You could find the LCD for everything, but I do not recommend doing that. If you notice, the denominator is already basically simplified. It's all together as one fraction, right? But my numerator has some work to be done, right? So let's take care of that. If I look at my numerator, if I look at just this, how do I get this to combine as a single fraction? You're going to say cross products, but I'm pretty sure that this is not an equation. It's not a proportion, is it? Shame on all of you. Shame. Right. So what factor is missing here for this guy? He's missing the factor of x minus 3, so put that in the top as well. What factor is missing over here?
X plus 5.
Okay, so I'm going to put that in the top. So when I finish working this guy, he has a common denominator that contains the factors x plus 5 and x minus 3. What about that numerator? What do I have? We have 3x minus 9. And then be careful here. Minus x minus 5. Y'all agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. So then what does this guy become in the numerator? 2x? Not plus, it's minus. All right. So when I put all of this stuff together, that means I have 2x minus 14 over x plus 5, x minus 3, right? Isn't that what my numerator became? I'm going to rewrite this. I could say this guy is, over and put all that stuff, right? But instead I'm going to say this. I'm going to take all this right here, I'm going to write it right here. This is divided by x squared minus 9x plus 14 over x squared minus 25. This big division bar is the same thing as the division symbol. Do you all agree? Now I want you to just pause. I want you to forget where this problem even started. I want you to look at what you have right here. This is something that I could easily give you on the test. Right? It's just a division problem with two fractions, so how do you work that? You multiply times the reciprocal. Now there's still some more work to be done here, right? In this blue one, what can I still do?
So you can divide the 2x by 14? So
You can't divide the 2x by 14. I can take out a common factor of 2. And what do I have?
minus 7.
X minus 7, and this denominator is already factored as x plus 5, x minus 3. Times, now I'm going to flip and factor. So I'm going to move the x squared minus 25 up to the top, and what does that become when I factor it?
X plus 5, x minus 1.
It's the difference of squares, x plus 5, x minus 5. And then this guy's going to go down to the denominator. How does it factor? X minus 7, x minus 2. And then what happens? Cancel your common factors. What are the common factors?
X minus 7.
X plus 5. X minus 7. Anything else? Nope, that's all I can do. So I'm left with 2, and here I do need the parentheses because I have that factor of 2. So 2 times x minus 5 over x minus 3 times x minus 2. That's too much work. Now let's talk about how much work this really was. I just asked you in the numerator to combine these two fractions. You didn't have to factor anything here. It was already factored, you just put in the missing factors to get that common denominator and to add. Okay? Then when I put it back in with the problem, it was just a division problem. So it's kind of like two problems that we saw on Monday, just combined and rolled into one. The first part being a subtraction or addition problem. The second part being a division problem. Okay? So as long as you have your factors correct, you've got your signs right, then we're going to be in good shape. Questions about that, guy?